I already gave you this intuition download, but I'm finna re-emphasize it. The center square in a chessboard, right? You are the center square. Once you control your 3 or 4 corners, then you're initiated. You have intuition for your square. So now that you control your square, you have intuition to all the squares around you. If you control your square, now you can influence the squares around you. When you control your square, that's 3% of tuition. Now, with your 3% of tuition, when you control your square, you can increase your intuition to 6%. That's when you control the 8 squares outside of you. You don't control them, but you influence them because your circle is getting bigger. It's not just you. Your spirituality is getting bigger, so anybody around you is caught up in your tornado.
The aura field.
Or your aura, or your electromagnetic field. Now, you at 3% in the square, you at 6% at like maybe 6 feet outside of the square. And when you go 15% out of the square, you at 9%. When you go at 9%, you go to 12%. The more of your circle that you control, the higher your spiritual energy, the further out you control the forces of nature. That entails, if you go 18%, you got like a 15 feet, circumference around you. That circumference around you is your moment. That is the moment in time right now that you need to be paying attention to. Everywhere you go, you need to be aware within that 15 feet perimeter what's going on. Now, if you can't see what's in back of you, you're going to get a warning. The first thing is you're going to get maybe sweaty palms or some hair standing up. The second message you're going to get is going to be heart palpitations. Like, nigga, hey, this real. Your palms sweating. Now your heart beating fast. The third message you're going to get is pay attention, listen, be aware, be careful, be careful. This is your 15 feet parameter. This is why you can control death by being aware of your parameters, because death is always trying to infiltrate. Now, if you a fat motherfucker that's overweight and going out sexually chasing bitches and all that shit and all that demonic shit, then you're not going to be aware of none of this. That's why I say you have to master the 3 first, which is emotionality, physicality, and sexuality. You can't be fucking kids and fucking a bunch of hoes and going unprotected. Can't be a fat bastard. Got to work out, got to exercise, and you have to control your diet. And then what's the last one? Physicality, emotional. You can't be just going off on a motherfucker because they got your order wrong and shoot up the whole fast food restaurant. All this shit is going on now. You have to master the 3 before you can master your first level of intuition. Mastering the 3 gives you 3% intuition. Once you master the 3, you go up to the 6, which gives you 6% or 6 feet intuition. You understand?
Overstand, understand, but it's all in your ability to control your aura, because your aura is naturally 3 feet around you. If you master it, even if you're unmastered, you can still sense that. But when you master the 3, your intuition is 3%. When you master the 2, your intuition is anywhere from 6 to 9%. If you go to 9, then your intuition can be fucking to Alaska. Nigga, okay. You'd be like, nigga, they gonna have an earthquake tomorrow, bitches. I can feel it. Right. So, like, the other day I went to Walmart, right? And I'm over here paying for my groceries at the self-checkout. And, it's like, you be having... I was listening to this heavy metal track, and he was talking about there's too many voices, you know what I mean? And he was like, you got to come back into the now, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking about
whenever I was
The now is that circle that I'm talking
right,
about.
exactly. That's the now, right? So whenever I'm over here paying for my stuff, I'm in my now, but I'm only 3 feet in now. Me paying and the bags and you know what I mean, the
Exactly,
cart, and
because the
that's it,
world,
right? And then it's
right,
like
the world makes you reduce your now.
right, and then as I'm paying for my stuff, you know what I mean? Like I hear this voice, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Look at that person, you know what I mean? And I look up and I see this lady, and I'm like, man, look like she got a gun on her, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm checking her out. She got all blue on, navy blue, and I'm like looking at her belt, you know what I mean? And this is all without even using my eyes. I'm seeing this image in my head, you know what I mean? And I look up, and guess what? It's literally a black shorty. She a cop. She got a holster, no gun in it, but I'm like, man, it's right there. You know what I mean? And she was about 6 feet from me. You know what I mean?
Hey, I will put you at about 9% right there. Not trying to undercut you or nothing, Mike, but that was non-looking. It was 6 feet, 3 feet away. So, you know, I'm giving you 9%. You know, maybe you're 18, nigga. I don't know.
But that's just showing you like the distance, the circumference, you know what I mean, around you, and like what does that entail, right? Because a lot of times, whenever you're on your phone and you're looking at your phone, you're not even at 3. You at 1. You know what I mean? You're just
The
looking at
radiation
yourself.
from the phone takes you down to 3 or 1, like you said, because you focus on that specific thing.
Yep, it's like because people be walking on the sidewalk or walking on the street looking at their phone, and the whole car's coming, and they don't even notice it. You know what I mean? So they're not even at
Niggas,
3.
they got motherfuckers walking into street holes in front of them. They got motherfuckers walking up on bears on their phone. They got motherfuckers dropping in the pools on their phone, not paying attention. In transmission.